Hey everyone, Val here, and we just got back from church, and after church we stopped at Walmart, and I have a Walmart haul. I'm going to show you a couple of things and then get them in the freezer because it's about a 35-minute drive or so, and I don't want them to melt. So, and then I'll finish the haul for you. But these are the first items. I have one thing of Yatso bars. I have some chocolate peanut butter cup ice cream for Steve, and then I have zero sugar Cool Whip, and those are the three items I'm going to throw in the freezer because they've been in the car for about 35 minutes. I'll come back and finish the haul. Alright, we have 3 tomato sauce, Walmart brand. I have 2 cartons of 18 eggs each. I have some really pretty lemons. These are much prettier than the lemons I got at Food Lion the last time I bought lemons there. Look at the size of that one lemon. That was like $3, 3 something for that. That's a good price. I got some mandarin oranges, strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts for Steve. I got coffee filters, some green bananas. I haven't seen green bananas at Food Lion for a while, and I like the ones that are green. They last longer. Got some Velveeta cheese. They didn't have the zero sugar Chobani, so I got the Oikos. That's only 4 grams of sugar in here, so it's not terrible, but I prefer the zero sugar. That's okay. I'll make that do for a week or so, however long it lasts. Got some extra sharp cheddar. So we got 2 ears of corn. I'm going to cut them in half and cook them with our seafood boil tonight. We're going to have boiled potatoes, corn, and then crab legs and jumbo shrimp. Mozzarella cheese. I made a pizza last night, so I needed to replenish my cheese. Got a milk, some Worcestershire sauce. This is zero sugar or sugar-free hazelnut creamer. And then non-grocery items, I have 2 of the poly fiber fill. I need to order one of those huge boxes of it that lasts me a long time, but I need some because I have hedgehogs I need to stuff, and I ran out, so I bought 2 bags, and I'll go online and order the big box. I needed some orange and yellow plain fabric, so I got 1 yard. These 2 oranges are different colors, so I got 1 yard of each, and then 2 yards, and this is 100% cotton on all of these, 2 yards of the yellow. And for our grandson's birthday that's coming up in January, the end of January, we got him this little toy. There's our 2 pairs of pajamas, a pair of pants, and then these were on sale for $2, y'all. They've got some clothes on sale, so you want to check it out if you got babies or something to buy for. Now's the time to hit your sales. So we got 2 little outfits that'll fit them now, and these will fit them by this summer. These are short sleeve. Got these little cars, which are super cute, and then we got for ourselves. We got a skip bow, a phase 10, and a rook. So this is the haul. And I'm not going to give you the price because it's not just food items. So we probably spent close to $200, right? Steve's got to play with the toys. So, you know, that's how he rolls. Oh, it reminds me of the Caribbean. I'm ready for a cruise. Are each of the numbers different? Do they each have different songs? Oh, he moves, huh? Okay, well there you go. What is this little thing for?
Second, please. 6. 5.
All right, enough playing. There you go. I'm in the craft room. I have these items that I've finished for today. I have these pot holders. I have these are kind of like ribbons and roses. These have the mini hearts on them. That's kind of cute. And then I have one of the pink, one of the sage. They got like leaves on it. And one of the plaid. So this is what I got finished today with some of my leftover material. These are the ones that I did yesterday. So I've got quite a bit done. I have a few of the bowl cozies cut out. I've got to get the backings for those. So I may work on that. And then I'm going to start doing placemats. I think I've got enough pot holders. It's going to have to be enough because I'm running out of time. I've only got like 2 weeks left. So I've got to get as much done as possible for the vendor fair that I'm going to be in about 2 weeks. So I'm going to work on the bowl cozies now. It's going on 4:15. And I'm going to be cooking my seafood boil tonight. I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to do a seafood boil. So this is just my way of doing it. I'm going to be cooking some new potatoes or some red potatoes. I'm going to be putting some corn in it. I'm going to take 2 ears of corn. I'm going to cut it in half. This is just for Steve and I, so it's only for 2 people. Then I'm going to put in crab legs and jumbo shrimp, and on the side I'm going to do some Jiffy corn muffins. And this is going to be our seafood boil for tonight. I'm going to be using some Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to put some lemon juice in the water, but the first thing I'm doing is I'm warming up my water. I have a large pot here on the stove. And I also have a strainer here. So everything I cook, I'm going to be cooking in the strainer so I can just lift it out when I'm done and throw it onto my tray. So let's get started. Got a bowl. I've got my potatoes in a bowl and I've just kind of rinsed them off with some water. And I'm going to go ahead and shuck my corn. Make sure I get all those little hairs off my corn. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let me do the second one. Be right back. I'm going to cut these 2 ears of corn in half. Okay, so those are ready to go into the water, and I'm going to cook these both at the same time. I'm going to cook the potatoes. Once the water comes to a boil, I'm going to throw the potatoes and the corn in there, probably about 10 minutes or so, and then once the potatoes are cooked, I'm going to put the seafood in. I'm just waiting for my water to boil. As you can see, the water in the pot is boiling. So I've just cut it down just a little bit. I've got my strainer and I'm going to dump my potatoes and my corn into there and go ahead and get that boiling. The water just covers the potatoes and the corn. I'm going to shake it and make sure it's all underwater. I'm going to get that boiling again and boil it for about 15 minutes. I may do this a little different than other people, but this is how I usually do it. Is I have my Old Bay seasoning and I'm going to sprinkle some in there and get everything a little bit of bay seasoning. And I'm not measuring it, I'm just kind of pouring it in. And I also have some lemon juice. You can use real lemons if you have real lemons, which I have. but I'm just going to go ahead and just put some lemon juice in there. Give the water some flavoring for these potatoes and this corn. Get it mixed in there really good. And that's going to be my seasoning. It's starting to boil again. So I'm going to cover that. Turn it down on a medium, and I'm going to time it for about 15 minutes. Now while that's boiling, I'm going to go ahead and make my corn muffins. I've got my muffin mix. I'm going to put in 1/3 cup of milk and 1 egg. And we're going to mix that up. My oven's already preheated to 400 degrees, so we're ready to cook the muffins in there. I'm doing muffins instead of cornbread, which is fine. This says to cook it for 15 to 20 minutes for the cornbread or the large muffins. I'm going to do small muffins, so I'm going to check in about 10 minutes. So I have my small muffin tin here, and I'm just going to give it a quick spray. I probably won't need all of these, but we'll just spray them. And then fill them about 3/4 of the way. That made quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and get that thrown into the oven. It's been 10 minutes and my corn muffins are done. So I'm going to set them over here to cool off for just a minute before I take them out of the pan. This is just about there. So I've got some more hot water on the stove here boiling, and I'm going to add just a little more water to this. I'm trying not to get it to, didn't want it to stop boiling. It's still a little bit of a boil in here. So I'm just going to let it come back up to a boil, and we're going to put our seafood in there. I have a skewer, and I'm just going to poke a potato to see how the potatoes are doing. And they're just about done. So I think as soon as this comes back up to a boil, we're going to be ready for our seafood in there. And we're not going to boil the seafood, we're just going to steam the seafood, so we still have a lot of depth in here to be able to steam. We're back up to a boil. So I have my crab legs, and I did try to rinse some of the ice off of them, but I'm going to get them in there just as good as I can. I wanted to put all of the bag in here because I want to cook it all so I have some leftovers and I can make some crab salad or something tomorrow, what we don't eat. So this will just about fill up this pan. Here we got a little bit of room for my shrimp, but we're going to cook this in here for about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to put it on 5 minutes and then Once you start smelling it, that's when it's about done. But I want to get my shrimp in here, so I'm going to cook it for about 5 minutes. The shrimp don't take as long as the crab legs to cook, so they're only going to take a couple of minutes. As soon as they turn pink, they're ready to go. So I'm going to do this for 5 minutes. I'll probably throw the shrimp in and then cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes. This is going to be so good. We love crab, love shrimp. I love shrimp. Steve doesn't love shrimp, but I love the shrimp. And I've got some butter melting in the microwave here, so we'll have some hot butter with it. The cornbread turned out perfectly. I've got about 30 more seconds or so on the seafood. I can't really smell it yet, but usually as soon as you start smelling it, it's ready. Can't wait for this dinner. This dinner's going to be good. Alright, I'm going to open the lid. And we're going to see how it's coming. I'm at about 1 second here. I'll turn this timer off. And look. Oh yeah, I'm smelling it now. So let's pour the shrimp in here. Now, like I said, I'm cooking extra. I wanted to get all of these cooked out of this bag because this bag has been in the freezer for a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and just cook all of these off. And I can use them for shrimp or crab salad tomorrow. Trying to get them down in there a little bit. Let them get to the heat. And let's put the top back on this. I'm going to time it for 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to look and see if they're pink. And if they are, we should be just about ready to go with our crab. Okay, my timer just went off, and let's take a look. It's smelling really good. Everything looks good. I think we're good to go. So I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to drain this. Be careful not to steam yourself. Just drain most of the water out of this. And I have my pan set down here. Let's dump her all into the pan. Alright, that looks great. Doesn't that look great? Alright. Picture perfect. There we go. We're going to get ready to serve this up. Doesn't that look wonderful? Smells wonderful. Let's get ready to eat. You ready for dinner?
Yeah, looks yummy.
Yes, it does. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? We got some melted butter. We've got some Old Bay seasoning. We got some corn muffins. We've got all of our tools we need. I think we're ready to go. Do you want any of the little things to hold the corn?
No.
No, we're going to dig on in. We want to thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. We're going to enjoy our dinner. Leave us a comment below. Is this something you would eat?
Yes.
Yes, it's all about the adventure. See y'all tomorrow. Bye now.